Welcome to Sounds of Sud. I'm your host, Jasmine. This podcast is for all the music lovers and anyone that wants to learn more about working in the music industry. Bringing you interesting insights and wild stories from DJs to festival organisers, we talk to all of the people behind the scenes that make the magic happen. So make sure to hit subscribe and I'll see you on the dance floor. Welcome, Nats, to Sounds of Sud, the podcast. How are you?
We're doing very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I feel very weird to be sat here on the camera, but that's okay. Everyone says it was time, so...
Yeah, of course. It's your programme, so...
Come out from hiding in the shadows.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for being my first guest and my new setup. So you just recently got back from a trip as well?
Yes, that's right. Went home for 3.5 months.
Oh, wow.
I know, yeah. So I was gone middle of May and then came back end of August, beginning of September. Yeah.
Okay, so you left before me, but you came back around the same time. And how long have you been here?
So I've been in Oz for 7 years now. So I did the whole working holiday, did farm work, fruit picking, all that jazz, and then got sponsored. I work in marketing, and then COVID hit, and that's actually when I got into DJing. So through COVID, and then out the other end. So yeah, 7 years. It's been a bit hectic, but...
Yeah, a lot of people say that about the music and COVID. It's I feel like it's just a point in time where people actually really stopped for a second and thought what they do and actually don't like, and just made them reevaluate. Well, that's for me anyway, because a lot of people change their behaviour in one way or another. It's interesting, isn't it? I find.
And I've seen a lot of people do got their hobbies there, or nail art, hairdressing. A lot of my friends were doing that on the side during COVID, and now it's their side hustle. It's really cool. Did you start the podcast in?
No. I think it was actually through COVID and being so not being able to do anything for so long. I think that actually made me realise how much I missed going to music events and stuff, because there was a period of time where I didn't really go that much anymore for various reasons, whereas during COVID and you couldn't go to that stuff, I was like, fuck, I haven't been to a festival for ages. My last kind of happy memory pre-COVID was going to Electric Gardens.
Oh yeah,
I just started to get back into it all again, and that was kind of made me really like it. And then we had loads of tickets for stuff, and then because of COVID, they all ended up happening in a short space of time when it finished. So we'd go, and then I just fell in love with it again, I suppose. Anyway, less about me, more about you. So you've been here for 7 years, and where did you ever DJ or anything in England?
No. Do you know what? Growing up, I always went to the R&B clubs, and I don't know how you would say it. In England, there's Tiger, Prism, a bit poppy R&B, and just general trashy music. So I'd always do that with my girls, going through school and then uni. And then I only really got into house, and I didn't know what tech house was until I moved here 2017.
100%. I couldn't agree more.
I just got into it just randomly.
Well, actually, sorry, that's not completely true. So I'm from Bournemouth, and I used to go to Old Fire Station and the Opera House and stuff, but that was only... So first year of uni, wasn't into it at all. Second year of uni, I went home for Christmas, and that's when I started doing it, and then third and fourth year. So a good few years before I came here, actually. Yeah. But still, it was just an overnight change for me. Yeah. When, you can't go back.
No, agree. And I think being in that hostel environment as well, when I first came here, and there's loads of French and German, and the Germans were like, this is techno, this is this. And I was like, oh, this is quite cool that I'm getting into that. And then I started to go to the underground raves here, and, the illegal raves in Malabar and things like that through COVID. So then I got a proper love for it, the underground music. And then through that, networking and speaking to people and promoters, and just made a good friendship group. So I think that also just pushed me to do that. Whereas back home, all my friends are just very... I don't know, just have very normal music tastes, or just very commercial music. Yeah, very vanilla. Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to diss them, but no, it's true. And then out here, it's just total different kettle of fish.
So how do you know Adam? Because he said you're good friends.
Yes, we are. So we first met at We Love. So that was about 2 years ago. We're at We Love. I think Killian and Jack were there. It was just a random night. And then Sean, Billow, just a random group of Irish. There was about 6 or 7 of us. And then I bumped into him, and I was like, oh, okay, hi, you're Adam. Nice to meet you. And then just from there, we got made residents at We Love. So we'd been there for about October, not year before last, to sort of similar time, about a year, October last year. And yeah, just became really close. And he's been playing for ages, and I sort of looked at him as like a mentor kind of thing. And he's producing now, so obviously we're quite close, and I'm asking, you know, tips and stuff for producing. But yeah, like we just got on really well.
Yeah, that's funny. And it's so funny you should say that about We Love, because I met them at Killian and Ellie's engagement party on Saturday.
Who was there?
Jade and her partner.
Jade and Andre.
Chatting to her, and she's like, oh, you have to get my partner on your podcast and stuff like that. And we were chatting, and then, but was it their event on Sunday?
So go back to last weekend, it's Sursa. So Sursa are quite big in Leeds, and Finlay, the guy who runs it, a great guy, is quite successful in Leeds. And he's like, look, Nats, I want to throw a party or a few parties over summer in Sydney. And I was like, yeah, cool. Let's have a chat. So we had a chat, and then that's who I played for. And he got Josh Farmer down underground to take over a level. Forgive me, I forgot the other takeover name. And then We Love to take over a level. So there was Nick Reverse was on there, Jade and Andre, they were on there, Killian and Jack, Josh. There was like a lot of people, but yeah, they were running the level 1 on that boat.
Yeah, it's funny because I was messaging Ellie today, and I was saying, I was like, do you know Nats? She's coming over tonight or whatever. And then literally I went and sat back down, flicked onto Instagram, and the first thing that popped up was you on the decks with Killian and Jack on Sunday, and I was just cracking up. I was like, yeah, obviously they know each other then.
It was such a shame because it rained. So for just the first hour of the boat, I was meant to be opening at the top. The decks weren't up. So they did a little bit of a reshuffle and was like, do you mind if you go back to back with Jack and Killian so you can have a set? I was like, no, absolutely. So we just...
Oh, you actually properly going
back to back for the last set. It was really nice. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I love those guys. Did you go to the engagement party?
Yeah. So that's where I met Jade.
Oh, that's right. You just said, yeah.
But it's just funny because Killian always looks so fresh, and I was with Killian in the early hours of Sunday morning. And I was like, I'm going home now. And I was like, we're going home, Porrick and I. And then he was like, I've got to be on a boat. And I won't throw him under the bus with exactly how many hours it was, but it wasn't many.
No, I know. I saw him it was raining, and I was walking to the boat and I was soaked, and I saw him in the corner of my eye, and I was like this. I was like, we need to get through this together.
Like, I was just so surprised. Like, why would you book an afternoon of gigs? I'm pretty sure it was a couple of gigs too. I don't think it was just one. The night after your fucking engagement party, mate. He
struggles to say no. He's such a yes man.
Yeah, he is.
But he loves it as well, and that's what everyone loves about him. Like, and we did have a good time, but it was very difficult towards the end because it was like a 12 p.m. start, 10 p.m. finish.
Stop it.
Yeah.
10 hours? 10 hours on a boat? Are you joking?
Well, so it was Cafe Del Mar 4 till 10, and then the boat 12 till 4.
Oh, both of you?
So, yeah, so we both did a set each, and then, George Meadows was headlining both. So it was the whole idea, it was like this 10-hour party kind of thing.
But two different venues.
Two different venues, which in theory is fantastic. Just don't be hungover for it next time.
Where were you on Saturday night?
So Shubs,
the
island, unbelievable. Had a fantastic night there. So me and my friends were there, and then we went to...
Which one? Shubs and the island?
Shubs, it was takeover of the island. So I think
it's Shubs the boat.
So Shubs is, do you know Will Mack and Ben Tennant?
Oh yeah, we were at their party a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet Will throws a few afters, so you've probably been.
It was afters,
as well.
Yeah.
So those guys, they usually do various venues. I don't know if they've done the island before. It's the first time on the island, and they sold it out with 2 weeks to go. Incredible! Like, they've got such a good following, and it was just fantastic. Like, luckily it didn't rain much. We were on there. My friends came because obviously, excuse to dress up, wear heels. So we went there and then went to Carousel after. Didn't know who the DJs were at Carousel, but Adam was like, oh, they're the godfathers of house music. And I was like, okay, whatever. Got there, packed. Never seen Carousel so packed in my life. And the music was so good. Like, thoroughly enjoyed it. And we were there till 4. And I was like, I need to go, Adam. I've just got this boat party in the back of my head. I need to go. A
big day too, 10 hours.
Yeah.
10 hours. Oh my God, that's so good.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is there's such good music everywhere. And I'm like, I want to stay in and just relax and get some rest. But then I'm like, this whole fucking thing, everything I'm trying to do is all about the music, so I have to go out. I'm not going to meet, like, it's so much of it is networking, and I really like meeting new people, and I always have such a good time.
Yeah.
But my boyfriend and I, toxic mix, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, if we're lucky. Like,
really?
Yeah, we don't know how to go home.
And do you not do it sober either?
Sometimes, like when I really enjoy the music, when I really enjoy it, I couldn't give a shit about any kind of drinks, anything.
Yeah.
But if I'm not vibing it, I find it really difficult to be in the environment. But I'm
true, actually.
so bad with genres.
There's a lot of genres.
A lot of genres. So I can't even be like, oh, that's a melodic techno acid house night. I'm not going to like that, or I am going to like it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know what music I like, but sometimes I can't articulate it. So it's a bit hit and miss for me. But I don't ever usually feel that bad. And I don't know, I'm an early bird, so I always feel fresh. Yeah, really early bird. Get up at 5 o'clock. Go for a swim. I'm all good. Because I was saying to Port before, like, oh, you know, I need to not go out so much. But I'm like, I kind of need to, because it's such a massive part of it. So yeah, just about balance, I think. So I'm going to try and stay in for a few weekends now.
Save money, save your mental health.
Yeah, well, we've got Strawberry Fields in November.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, have you been?
No, I haven't.
It's so good.
I've wanted to go, but I've just never had the chance.
You should come.
Oh, do you know what? I don't want to say it, but I don't know if I'm getting too old for festivals. I did Pitch 2 years ago. Fantastic, but honestly, it just broke me.
2023?
Last 22.
Ah, so we
2
went,
years ago.
We went 2023.
Yeah.
We flew home for one night, dropped all our stuff off, you know, repacked our bags. Sorry, so I had been away for 2 weeks for work.
Yeah.
Because we were opening up a new restaurant in Victoria. Then I went straight from there to Pitch, like went to Melbourne, sent my bags home with my colleagues, went to Pitch for 4 or 5 nights, came home, had the best time ever. It was so fucking good. Last year, 23. And then we got on a plane and flew to America and went to Miami Music Week.
Oh, my God.
Wrecked.
You went on a plane straight from Pitch to Miami?
Plane here for one night, 24 hours, and then to Miami. It was hectic. We were really tired, but it's just the way all the dates fell. We didn't want to miss out. But last year I went to like 6 festivals. Too much.
I had tickets for Rio, but again, there was so much happening, and I just thought, with time off work and everything, because you want to take like the Monday off or the Tuesday off, don't you? But again, Subsonic, I'd love to go. Again, can't. I'm on holiday, but
where are you going?
I'm going to Dubai.
Oh,
so
nice.
it's a family holiday. So my brother's playing rugby out there.
Oh,
so my mum was like, "Oh, do you want to come for a week?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" So I'm doing that, and then I don't know about festival, but that's why I'm thinking about Miami next year, because I'd rather save up and do something like that, or go to ADE next October.
I'd love to go to ADE. Yeah, I've got that's on my list. Miami Music Week was really good. We had an amazing time, but now if I was to go again, I would be able to do it so much better.
You reckon?
Well, just because, like, for example, I wouldn't stay in a hotel again. I would stay in an Airbnb because, as I said to you, I really struggled to eat over there. Yeah. I just struggled, and we spent so much money eating out and not getting the food we wanted.
That's true.
So we would get an Airbnb, just like an area to stay in.
Yeah, it's cheaper as well, isn't it?
I wouldn't go to Ultra again because I didn't realise until the whole thing was booked that basically the whole concept of Miami Music Week is just like every bar and every hotel has got parties on for 7 days. So if you do your research, you can probably just curate your own perfect lineup.
Yeah.
Whereas we had 4 days of it already planned.
Yeah.
And there was other artists and other parties. We went to Defected pool party and we went to John Summit at Factory Town. But Factory Town is its own like super venue, and they have like a 5-day pass. They had like Black Coffee, John Summit, different takeovers. So I would actually get that. It's just so much stuff. I didn't even go to Space.
I was going to say, would you have gone to Space? Because that's like number 1 on my list.
Yeah, see, but as I said, because it was a pivotal point going there. Now it's definitely, Porrick would be having me go there as soon as we get off the fucking plane. He'd be getting a taxi straight there. Could you not? Like, put the suitcase in the lobby somewhere in the coat shack, and he'd be straight in there. But we just didn't know about it until the last night. And then because as we were leaving Factory Town, it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. And this guy was just, there was thousands of people there. And this guy was like, everyone to Space. And we went home and we were like, what Space? And we were like, oh my God. And we spent the whole next day trying to get tickets and we couldn't. Yeah. So yeah, that would definitely be on the list.
Yeah.
100%.
You're going to do it next year, you reckon?
I'm not sure.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. My problem is, babe, is I want to go everywhere. And I like going to new places.
Yeah.
And I really want to go to Tulum.
I'd love to go to Tulum. January. Is it Circo Loco they have out there in January? Oh my God.
They have loads of stuff.
I saw the lineup last year. I was like, oh, I wish I could go. But again, it's money and time, isn't it?
Money
Especially
and time.
when you live
The
in
thing
Oz.
is, though, you've got an excuse because you can kind of like, and if some point in time I get somewhere with this, it will be more of an excuse because you can do like interviews and stuff. But like you have a chance of playing, or like you can make it like
it's more like networking or just meeting people, isn't it, out there? I guess.
You can make it sound like a business trip.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So maybe one day, but I like really scenic venues.
Have you been to Bali? Have you been to Sevilla? I think you'd love that.
So I've been to Bali loads of times.
Yeah.
But no, that wasn't open then. But
it's lovely.
Again, John Summit is there tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I feel like you're interviewing me.
That's my problem. I get so invested. I'm like, oh, tell me a bit more. No, because I really want to go to Miami as well. So
yeah. Definitely, 100%.
I'll have to figure it out.
But yeah, there's no structure to it, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, of course not.
So is there anything you want to talk about from home? Like,
yeah, I can go through the trip. I've got bloody did loads, honestly. Do you know what? First things first, I'm so lucky I could work remotely because I didn't really take any leave. So I work in marketing, like social media advertising, and I'm a project manager. And I asked for this time off because I had my brother's now wife's hen do, my brother's wedding, my mum's 60th. And honestly, like the only time I've been home sort of like in the past 5 years is like little bitty 2 weeks here and then,
stressful.
Stressful. You know what it's like. So luckily they approved that. And then we were in Nice for Lucy, my brother's wife's hen do, which was fantastic. So I got to meet all them. I went to Mykonos with the family, so that was the wedding, and that was like a 4-day, like gorgeous celebration, fantastic. And I played at the pool party, and that was really nice.
I think I saw that actually.
Yeah, no, it was really nice. It was good fun. And then obviously, like my brother's friends were there, who I've known since I was like 12 years old.
And you never would have been able to do
that. No, exactly. And my mum was there, and cousins from South Africa. It was like just so wholesome and lovely. So we did that, and
they
then
were loving the fact that you could DJ.
Yeah,
it's cool though. Because like if you hadn't seen you for years, all of a sudden you come back and you're a really good DJ. I'm like, what the hell?
I know, and everyone's like, "Naz, you playing?" I'm like, "Yeah." But you know what they're like with the requests and things. I was just like, no, Mum, just trust me.
No ABBA.
Well, yeah, of course, Gimme Gimme was played about 4 times. But no, that was really nice. And then went to Spain with my good friend Jess for 2 weeks just to chill, Barcelona and then Mallorca. We went to brunch. Have you heard of brunch? It's like this festival on a Sunday in the mountains.
No, but that sounds lovely.
Cable car going up. Gorgeous views, if it's sunset especially, and it's like
what country are we in?
Barcelona, Spain.
Barcelona.
So it's like this Afro house, and normally I'm like, okay, Afro house, I don't know if I could do with that all day. Oh my god, it was great.
And I love Afro house.
It was good, but I thought an all day thing, but then it turned into like progressive and melodic techno, and I was like, yes, this is actually such a vibe.
Yeah, melodic techno I do like. When I hear it, I can go yay or nay.
Yeah.
Like hard techno, not for me. No, thank you. But melodic techno is good. But yeah, do you know the guys from Deep in Your Soul, Ruben?
No.
Well, that was the first experience I've ever had with Afro House. I never really heard it before. And Felicity Mixed Methods reshared a video or played with them or did something. And I was like, that's so fucking cool. It was like old school rap mixed into like housey techno-y vibes, and I just thought it was so fucking cool. I was like, I've never heard anything like that before. Cool. Anyway, I honestly, you need to give it a shot, because I'm the same. I'm like, oh, you might flick through Spotify and it'll go on shuffle and it's like, I don't know, Afro House. But I went there and I was like, I got a taste for it, and obviously all the Spanish love it, and so kind of music. It's all about the vibe,
trendy now.
It, really?
Yeah, no, it is.
If you're with a load of people that's got good energy and like is enjoying the music, even if you're not enjoying it that much, their vibe can bring you up.
Totally.
Do you know?
Yeah, and if you had a few drinks as well and there's gorgeous scenery and you're on holiday, it makes it even better.
Yeah, that's what I mean about the scenic stuff. Like I love I never really like been someone to just sit there and watch YouTube, but my friend Jermaine, they watch a lot of like just live. They'd be more, they wouldn't really like electronic music, but like people performing at festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
And now we do it a lot. And when they have them in like castles, and Disclosure have got one in a national park in Croatia.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. It's just so nice.
Circle. If you go CERCLE, I think it's Circle. They run events like that all over the world, and like Fatboy Slim was in Brighton.
At the Tower.
At the Tower, there's one of those, and Martinez Brothers at that massive bar in Singapore. You know, the really high bar.
Yeah.
The restaurant.
Mr. Belt and Weasel.
Yeah.
Weasel. They were in a castle somewhere the other day.
It's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I must follow it. Because I love all that kind of stuff. Okay, so your holiday. So you had the pool party with your family. It sounded fun. What else did you get up to?
So that was Mykonos, and then I did a weekend in Amsterdam with my friend Kelly T. She's a DJ from Melbourne. She's an absolute nutter from Leeds as well.
Friends from here or friends from home?
Friends from here. So I actually met her through Adam. So you've got like us, the three Northerners. We just have a hoot together. But yeah, she lives in Melbourne. She was like, nah, I'm going to be playing at Puff Duff in Amsterdam, and Deck Mantle was on.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, cool. No, not Amsterdam. Was it Amsterdam? Berlin. I went to Amsterdam as well. So I met up with her and her friends from home, her boyfriend. They had an Airbnb and it was his birthday, and we just went a bit mental on the first night. And yeah, her set puffed off. That was really good. And then yeah, separately I went to Amsterdam. First time there, loved it. So livable. Have you been?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Love Amsterdam. It's been one of my favourite places.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can sort of so flat. You can cycle everywhere, and yeah, it's good fun. Great. I've had a good time every time I've gone there.
And we went and it was Pride on, so they were all on the boats with all the flags and dancing, and there was big parties after, like massive street party, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I haven't been for years. This is the thing. There's so many places I love and I want to go back to, and then there's so many places
you want to go to.
I want to go to. Yeah. So it's like,
I know.
I've never been to Glastonbury.
I'd love to. You know, my sister tries for like, I think the past 4 or 5 years to get tickets, and it's impossible. So I don't even know how you do that. You enter a lottery or something, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I know, but then I've got some friends that have been loads of times. But
maybe it's easier if you go one. Maybe you get.
But that's the other thing. Like, I had so much fun at Strawberry Fields. It was a bit of me. So now we're going again this year.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's like, went to pitch 2023. I was dying to go again. Dragged so many people there this year. I had like an army of us. It was like 16 of us. They all came on my word, or like half of them, because half of them I've been before loads of times. They're the reason I went. Like, we had a great time, but obviously there was a lot of shit that went wrong. It was great, and we got 70% of our money back, so can't complain.
Yeah.
Had a great weekend away with my friends we got a lot of the money back, so it was good. But it's kind of, take the situation aside of what happened, the music was a lot harder this year than it was the previous year. So I actually didn't really enjoy the music. So never mind everything else that was going on. Like, there wasn't any set where I was like, really like, I fucking love this music. Whereas the year before, from start to finish, every single set, I was like, this is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
This is so fucking good. The music was just amazing. So I guess obviously different years and curation and
I think it's trendier now, like I was saying earlier, to the faster stuff, because I've seen the Let the Meat Cake lineup, because I went to Let the Meat Cake in 2020. And
where's that?
So that's a day festival in Melbourne, and the lineup looks so good, but again, like very different genres, as in like from when I went to see it a couple of years ago. It's interesting, isn't it? Because I don't know if it, like here, like Creamfields back home, you know, Creamfields, you know what you're going to get music wise. Glastonbury, you know, you're going to get a bit of everything, whatever festivals. Here, I feel like you don't really know, because they have a lot of local artists as well, which I really love, like Strawberry Fields, Return to Rio. But in the same breath, you don't know what you're getting, and I actually like that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, if I've had a good festival, I've come home with somebody new I'm obsessed with, and some songs I've never heard before.
Yeah.
And this, that, and the other. Whereas Pitch this year, I didn't have that.
You weren't vibing it.
Just wasn't vibing it, but I had a great time. But it's an expensive festival. It's a long way. It's a pain in the ass to get to. So it's kind of put me off a bit. So this year we're going to Strawberry Fields and going to Subsonic.
I'm so upset I'm missing Subsonic. So Kelly, my friend's playing, and someone else I know is as well, but it's not been announced yet.
Parker got announced the other day. I like his style.
Yes, Parker's great.
Yeah,
I love it. He's to me one of the really good ones, like promoters, producers, artists, because of his just garage. I'm obsessed with garage, and no one really here does it. So there's a lot of techno, there's a lot of house, there's a lot of, you know, that kind of style. But for Parker, I love his events, Parker and Friends. If you get the opportunity, you should go. Yeah, I've been. Lots of English people, lots of Aussies. Everyone's like so, like friendly. Have you been?
Yeah, well, I actually I saw him at Return to Rio.
Yeah.
And then I went to his event at Carousel ages ago. And then I was going to go when he was playing on the island, but it was I think I just had too much on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it, and I like the way he produces as well. Like, good music. So
no, he's cool.
So that would definitely be good to see that up there. But yeah, that's it for now. But there's amazing talent coming to Sydney around the Christmas, New Year time. Like, I got tickets to Black Coffee today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
$120 though. Saucy.
Is that Horden?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've got Solomon tickets.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll see them. No, oh, that's the thing. Like, it's so expensive here because obviously they're flying the artists out.
Yeah.
And it's so packed always in summer.
Solomon and Block Coffee in the space of 4 weeks is good. And Lost Paradise lineup's unbelievable this year.
Is it? I've not seen it.
Yeah, there's loads of good DJs on there, like Interplanetary Criminal.
Love him. Saw him at Boiler Room last year. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so Mr. Criminal, as we call him, because it's a bit of a mouthful, I find.
It is. Can't spell it.
Yeah, the night after Boiler Room is when he got named Mr. Criminal, because me and all my friends were in here hanging out, and we were just talking, and yeah, Porrick came out of it. It was quite funny.
Yeah,
so
Mr. Criminal.
That's what he's been known as. But who else is coming? There's so many good places.
Christusy. So there's Harbour Life. You didn't get tickets for that?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
That's a good lineup. Hugo, Hannah Wants, Christusy, Gorgon City. I didn't get for that. Listen Out. I haven't got enough money for it all. That's the problem.
No.
We can't
Absolutely
do it.
not. I wish I did, but I don't.
I know.
But that's why it's good. The more you get yourself in the industry, like, I'm happy to still always pay, but you will get mates rates, you know. They'll send you discount codes and stuff like that, and it does help when you're going out a lot. And what was I going to say? And when are you next playing? I thought, no, we were holiday. Surely we've got more to talk about.
Honestly, the holiday, I don't really know. Just because the holidays was like just short weekends away. Like, France was 3 days, Greece was a week, Spain was 2 weeks, but it was more chill. I was sussing out also the vibe of like what it's like to potentially live there as well, because I'm due for PR next year. But I've always been like in the back of my head, okay, if this doesn't happen, you know, where else could I live? Just fell in love with Spain. And I'd love to practice my Spanish a bit more. My grandma's Spanish.
Where does she live?
She lives in Leeds now, but she's from Barcelona. So we used to spend summers there.
So my grandma's lived in Spain for 20 years. So I used to spend every summer out there in near Alicante.
Do you speak it as well?
No. Unfortunately,
it's hard
not.
when you're all English. Like,
she barely does. She lives in an area of all English people. She definitely knows a few things. I would love to. If ever I go to a different country, I'd always like to know, hello, please, thank you, which you can learn at the time, because I think it's polite, you know, like, English people are so fucking ignorant. We expect the whole world to just know our language, and we don't know anyone's.
Yeah.
Rarely, a small percentage of people. So I always like to kind of make the effort, but no. But that's cool though that you might want to live there. So I've got my passport, and I've always said, like, I'm not too sure what I want to do. I don't know.
No. It's good to have the option. Like, you know, I'd love to get permanent residency because I've lived here for so long. I've made my life here, and I've got all my friends, and, you know, I love the industry here. But there's always that case that it won't happen. So I'm sort of always thinking of a backup plan.
Yeah.
But
well, that's smart, but fingers crossed that it all works out.
Yeah, exactly.
All works out. And then musically, sorry, there's so much to talk about, but I'm like, what's the point in this podcast again? Oh, music. Music. It's been so long. I haven't recorded an episode for like 3 months, so I just can't even remember what we're doing. But musically, what's next for you? Like, what have you got coming up?
So I had a little think over the summer, and I was like, right, what do I actually really want to do? So with my career in the DJ space anyway, I want to be more cherry picking gigs, because I will happily go and play a gig every weekend, but it doesn't essentially serve me well because I want to be producing at the same time, and I can't produce if I'm out, and I won't produce if I'm hungover. So I'm trying to still go, still support, still enjoy the music, even if I'm not playing, but doing that more sober now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and stop drinking.
Altogether?
For a bit, but altogether, yeah. But my friends were taking the mick out of me, really, because they were like, why are you doing it? It's summer, it's Christmas, it's all this. But I thought, if I can do it now, I can do it whenever. And it's always like, oh, maybe I'll do it, you know, in spring or whatever. But if I don't do it now, I won't do it. So I usually, so I'll have bar gigs sometimes on a week, don't drink. The last 2 weeks was just because I just got back, was like an anomaly. I don't normally go that hard, like, honestly. But if I had a gig this weekend, I would just go, show up, chat, say hi, enjoy the party, but just not drink. Yeah. And then get up early and start producing. So I've got one track made, which I'm happy with. I just need to get it mastered. And I really want to just play that out, just so you can get the confidence, see the crowd react, that sort of thing. But you can't be sending just like one track out. You need sort of like a bank of tracks, sort of like 10, 20, 30.
Yeah, I love it. Where's more?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sorry, I'll be back in another 4 months.
Yeah, so I'd love to get that one finished, but also I want to get into a routine, and I'm really like so grateful to be friends with so many producers that will help me, and they'll give me tips. They'll say, oh, you know, I'll do one-on-one tutoring, or I joined this thing called Syntho Hub, which is Josh Baker's online platform, and I learned through that.
What is that? Is that like online?
Yeah, it's like an e-learning site. Okay. So I'm doing that. So I'm just my own worst enemy. I just need to be through Monday to Thursday after work, doing a couple of hours a day, and then just being more sensible on the weekend. Because I still need time to like see my friends, still need time to go to the gym. I do freelancing as well, so like social media stuff. So like you, like
I was gonna say, you sound like me, babe, but I'm not doing any freelancing. Well, I don't. There is not enough hours in the day. There's not,
and it's just about prioritizing. And I've just restructured my priorities now. So
producing, and when did you first go down the producing rabbit hole?
So I did live school in 2022, November 2022, with a friend, and it was great, and it was expensive. And it was 3 hours every Monday for 8 weeks. But I was with another company at that time, and it was so hectic at work, and I wasn't putting in the hours doing the practice, doing the homework. So bless him, the tutor was like, Nats, like, are you okay? You've not done the homework for the past 3 weeks. And I was like, I'm really sorry. Like, I think I just did it at the wrong point. So I did that course, and I met some great people, and the tutor there was great. If anyone is wanting to do producing, like, massive shout out to Live School.
Where are they based?
They're based in Surrey Hills. They do like 2 options. I did like the remix and create one. Was I think it was about a 10-week course, and they also do remix and create. I think it's called that.
Oh, so there's different types.
Yeah, but I think it's like a short one, and then you get into a year's course, which was about 6-7 grand. And I think my friend Sean did that. That's more like bit more every week, more sound design. It's like, how do you make your own sounds rather than getting samples? It goes over your head, to be honest. So I was doing that, and then I got tutored a bit more recently, because I was like, I've done it, I just need to like prioritize myself, refresh. So I'm tutoring now with a friend called Ben, who's based in the Gold Coast, and I met him at We Love Gold Coast when I went over there and played for We Love. Really nice guy, really, really good producer. So he tutors me, and then he's also like, just go away, do your homework. So I just need to put in the hours, and Adam, he's got his tunes out now. He's like, come and sit with me. We'll do a track together just to sort of get your momentum going. So it's things like that. And then other people, like Joel Cantone, really nice guy, said, you know, if you ever need help, just let me know. So
I met him on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Killian introduced me. Killian is so, honestly, I fucking love him.
He knows everyone.
He knows everyone, and he's always introducing me to people, and he's like, just really like, you need to meet this person, that person, and it's so nice, and it means so much to me that he like wants to help me, you know. And he introduced me to Joel, and he's a beautiful person. He's so sweet. He just has a very lovely charisma, you know, about him.
Very talented as well. And he's just he was at the party yesterday playing at Cafe Del Mar, did back-to-back with the headliner George Meadows, and it was a crazy set, really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So producing, and what's one thing you wish you knew before you started going down that rabbit hole?
One thing I always try and remember is, and that I would tell to someone starting out now, it's going to be difficult, and you have to enjoy the journey. It's not about the end destination. So the trials and tribulations, the rejections, the crap sets you might do, or mixes, or like, just don't be too hard on yourself. And there's always going to be an end goal. Like, what's my goal in the next 3 months to release a track? Great. Is that going to be my goal in the next 6 months? No, I'll be releasing a track, but that won't be good enough. I want to be doing, you know, and it's you always have, when, okay, I've done this gig, but I'm bored of that, I want to do something. Like, you have to just be humble and just sit back and just be like, oh my God, like, look what I've done. I've enjoyed it. I've got good people around me. Enjoy the work, the effort, the hard work, the long hours, whatever you're doing in any job, I guess, because it is all about like building relationships and learning and not getting to that final destination, just seeing how far you've come in a short space of time.
Yeah, it's God, I'll take your advice.
Yeah, no, genuinely, like you look back on your first podcast now, how you've developed, and it's been a year. Less. Yeah,
and that's the thing. And I've like tried to be. I'm quite an impatient person all round, which most of my friends will know. But like with this, I'm like, success doesn't come overnight, and I'm not even really sure what my end goal is.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing exactly what you said. I'm just enjoying the now. Yeah. Usually I'm always looking forward into the future and this holiday and that holiday and this. I'm just trying to enjoy it. Yeah. And this is my favourite part. I love talking to people.
Well, there you go. And you're good at it.
Yeah, so I'm a bit too good at it, some might say. But so yeah, just see. And even like small improvements, like it's not much, but I like it.
No, it's home and it's who you are and it brings out your character and, you know, it's...
Yeah, and these, I just had to have them. It was...
yeah, look,
I had a few different colours.
Perfect.
Purple and green. That's probably going to look awful.
And they're comfy as well.
They are comfy, probably a bit too comfy. I'm getting nodding off. So funny. And then what events have you actually got booked in? Any big ones you can talk about? Or?
So Parker actually just booked me for a Parker and Friends event, and it's a takeover, which is probably one of the biggest gigs I'm going to have today. I'm very, very excited about. So I can't say much on that. But Circe is going to do another boat party and Cafe Del Mar, which will be good. I'm playing for Switch again in Selena's.
Yeah.
What else am I doing?
I'm still yet to go to Selena's. I was supposed to go after Jess came on, and I just haven't got around to it. But I need to go because it looks cool, and I like their production with the circle.
Yeah,
the way it's like boiler room style.
No, it's really good. That'll be a good one.
When is that?
So I'm playing there in December. So I'll let you know. Quite a good act coming over. So
yeah, cool. Yeah, I saw they announced some stuff the other day.
Oh yeah, he'll be on there. Max Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, great production, great crowd, and it's the East. I love it if I don't have to move from the East.
I feel like we just talked more about stuff than you as such.
We've covered a lot of what I wanted to talk about anyway. I've talked about production, talked about DJing, how I got into it, what I've got coming up.
What are some like bucket list kind of goals for yourself in the next either 12 months, 5 years?
12 months, obviously getting some tracks out. I would love to be releasing my own music. So I think that's where I want to be and where I want to go.
What's your kind of style, if you could compare yourself to someone?
Oh, very good question. I would say I like the percussion-y tech house, like Spanish Latin house. So there's two different sides. So I like that. So like Martinez Brothers, Clooney, that sort of thing, like, you know, that Ushuaia Ibiza day party stuff. Then I also like the really undergroundy stuff. So there's a guy called Danby, DXNBY, plays like quite bassy, garagey stuff. I'd love to make some tunes like him. And then Sydney Charles, I think, is a great producer, and she's coming over actually next year. So I would say I'd like to make music similarly to those, but I know it's two very different streams, but I think you can be versatile into sort of like, you know, you don't have to stick to one genre when you're producing.
No, definitely not. Not. I think it's cool. Like, look at Fred again. He's got all different types of music.
So true. And to be able to collaborate, I'd love to collaborate with my friends, like make a track with my friends and then eventually like, you know, remix.
I really liked one of Adam's new songs. I liked both of them, but one of them I really liked.
Can you remember what it's called? Interstellar.
I think I liked Interstellar. I shared it on my story and I was like, this is giving me like 5 a.m. Sash vibes.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Not Sash.
Like after party vibes. Sutra. Oh, I'm playing Sutra again.
Are you?
That's another one.
Oh, when did you play?
So I've played a couple of times this year. One was Easter and then another was, I don't know when it was. But I'm playing again Halloween, so you should come.
Halloween, yeah. I don't know. I don't think we've got much on Halloween.
2nd November.
I do like it, but do you know, for me, my entire friendship group calls it Sutra, and I know it's wrong, and I know it's Sutra, but we all call it Sutra. But we only go probably there. I can only go there probably once or twice a year.
I get that. I totally
can't
get
be
that.
out party until Sunday afternoon, for Christ's sake. Like
that's the only time I'll take a gig that's like after 2 a.m. I don't really play that late anyway, but last time my set was at 5 a.m. and I thought, oh my God. But my friends love to party. So they're like, yeah, cool, we'll get there at 2. Then we've got this and then we've got the afters, and it's like, it's a lot. But again, like I'll probably do that 3 times a year max because...
But it's so much fun. It's so a fucking great party.
It's like the decorations, they do so well. The decorations is so sick. Like once you get into it, it's almost like you're in Disneyland.
But you know what I like is there's no backstage. There's no, everyone's equal. All the DJs, there's so many DJs because it's like a fucking 36-hour event.
Yeah.
So hundreds of DJs, everyone's mingling. It's great networking time and everyone's in a great mood. I'll give it to him. It's a fucking great party.
I tell you what, that ties into my bucket list. Bucket list would be the closing set of Outside.
Closing set?
10 a.m.
Or the opening set?
10 a.m. 11 a.m. Whatever.
I like
outside.
9 o'clock when it comes on outside.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Just playing in that courtyard, it's just such a vibe. So that's going to be a bucket list thing for me as well.
Well, we'll make it happen. Sounds as sad, making dreams come true.
There you go.
When I can be bothered to snip all the content together.
No, you'll get used to it.
Oh, it's just so time consuming. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. This is my favourite part. So yeah, and then any like 5-year bucket lists. The Suture one is obviously, that's pretty achievable, babe. That's like...
Yeah. Well, I would say, like, I suppose any artist to get your releases out and play your own music out, but also touring. I'd love to tour. Love to tour. And you don't need to be like a John Summit or anything like that, but just... I've obviously got my 9 to 5 and, you know, I'm always going to be a project manager and that kind of stuff. And that's why I'm doing freelancing as well. But just eventually it would be just great to grab your laptop and, you know, work remotely or go to Bali for a month and do a few things in there, and not even like a full tour, but just bits and bobs, like go to Europe for 3 months and
financial freedom, babe. Wouldn't it be nice?
If my visa didn't allow, you know, because I have to work 9 to 5. That's the only thing.
At the moment,
yeah,
but that's okay. It will come.
It's fine, and it's all about making do with what you've got, right? So like that's why I'm so busy, but I love what I do, so it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah. Me too, really. We do the exact same job, so
yeah.
But that's the thing. Is like it just comes naturally to me. I'm like I've always been the organizer, so it's just like second nature for me, and I thrive off it. I love organizing shit.
Yeah,
get a right kick out of it. But I would love to. How you're saying you went home? I would love to be able to go home for like 6 months, but it's too hard with my dog. I won't leave him.
Of course.
You know, I leave him for a couple of weeks, and I already miss him too much. So it's like
no, it's hard.
And he's getting older, and I'm the same. I would love. My dream job is to be a tour manager, like...
That'd be sick.
Because I know I'd be fucking good at it.
Yeah.
I know I would.
Well, watch this space.
Yeah, we'll see.
Watch this together.
Space. I'll tour you. There we go.
Yeah, please. No, please.
And then we'll vlog it as well. There we go.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. I'd love to, because I obviously work in social. I don't want to do it in my spare time, but I want to get on TikTok. I want to do, you know... there's so many things that you want to do or you have to do as a DJ, but... I think producing is definitely number one. And that just takes priority for me at the minute. So.
Yeah, Adam seemed like that was a priority for him as well, and he's obviously got his track out now. And I really liked it. I loved it's like a really good set when it brings you up and down.
Yep.
But it brings you up and down just in one song. It's brilliant. Great.
I love that feedback.
Yeah.
You will. It was funny actually. We were in a taxi at the weekend. I'll show you the video. And he put his song on in the taxi. He was taking the piss, and I Shazammed it, and it said Interstellar Adam Holt, and it was like this fat country singer as a picture, and we were pissing ourselves. I don't know because clearly he's not got a picture or anything on Shazam, and it was like Adam Holt's this like fat long haired guy with a guitar.
Oh my really God, funny. That is so funny.
I was like, you've just been humbled. Turn off your track.
Yeah. Oh God, you said something there that just made me think of it. Humbled. No, I don't know. Can't remember. But yeah, Adam's great. Everyone. It's been so nice. It's such a good way to meet people. You know, who are relevant.
Yeah.
Because it's like everyone's got such an interesting story. Find out what everyone does, and also. Naturally, there is a lot of DJs, but I've tried to like mix it up and have other people from the industry on because everyone plays their part. Yeah. It's not just the DJs. Correct. There's a lot more to it. So it's been nice to kind of, get the whole picture and whatnot. And just see where it goes, babe. Like just see what happens. Just kind of I spend my whole life planning, so I'm just trying to just go with the flow. Of
course.
For once.
Well, I love your podcast. Like I said, when I was at home, I was missing them because you were obviously away. But I always listen to podcasts. It's inspiring. It's good to know people. It's, so I really enjoy them.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Well, someone said, someone said something that kind of shocked me a little bit. They said it's really good for the actual DJs amongst the scene because they can get to know each other without 100%. Having to get to know, like, I didn't know Felicity was an ICU nurse, or like I didn't know that Adam was a PT, and like what everyone's doing. Because you'll be surprised how many people are not doing it full time.
I get asked that a lot. What, you don't do that full time? Yeah.
Do you want to be like signed? Would you like to be playing just to be in it full time, or not really? Like if you could, say visas aside.
I would say that would be great. I would love to just do music all the time. Yeah, that would be a good goal. Yeah.
I think that's pretty achievable. But again, it's nice that you
I love my job, and
in
it's
the
just,
meantime.
yeah, it's just nice to have that under my belt in case things just go a bit square shapes. But
yeah, definitely, 100%. And it's a job you can just pick up and down as well.
Yeah.
So people always text me after they leave, and they're like, "Fuck, I forgot to talk about this, or I forgot to talk about that." Is there anything else you want to chat about? Because I mean, I don't want to keep you here too late.
Honestly, no. I think we've covered everything. Yeah, I just hope I see you out. Honestly, like, I can't believe we've never met. We've been here for so long.
Yeah, that's
so weird. And you've met most of the other guys.
Yeah, but only through doing this. To be
have
honest
you?
with you, like
Well,
there's been a few people I've met, and then we've talked about this, and then they're like, "Yeah, come on." But I met Ellie at Billow's after party of Defected last year.
Yeah.
I never even met Killian and Jack before they came here to my house.
Oh.
I'd never met them. I've never met lots of people that come over.
Yeah.
So, but now we do. Now we know each other.
We do, and it's such a nice scene. Like, so happy to be in it. You know, like.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah.
I used to go out a lot at home, but I never was behind the scenes. Not that I'm really behind the scenes now, but obviously my day job, and then there is an excuse to be somewhat involved. And the whole thing is very interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting, and everyone's quite supportive. Like, it'd obviously be a bit cutthroat all the same, but there's competition in every aspect of life, I suppose. But overall, it's very friendly, I find.
And I think it's like when you say with competition, it's so easy to gatekeep things. But in my experience, and everyone's just been so friendly and just helpful. And I always say, if people want help or anything, or they want a track ID, just give it them. Or you want to chat to someone, I've just started DJing, do you have any tips or whatever? I'll happily help people. I think I didn't get to where I was without that help myself.
Yeah, exactly. You have to pay you have to pay it forward. There's no point in it. You're a much nicer person if you bring people up and bring people with you. I would love nothing more than to have success in this, so I could employ all my friends and give them opportunities. That would mean more to me than being able to do anything for myself, being able to help out the people that I care about as well, and that's why any time I am investing money and stuff, I'm going to get some artwork made and stuff. I don't want to pay a big company. I want to pay someone with 200 followers, because I want to give them, you have to bring people up with you. And
agree.
And then when, when you see even the Hollywood actors and the big DJs, Sam Divine is a great example. She talks about people that she's known for 20 years since they started the game together. That is so lovely. That's such a nice thing to be able to say that, we remember when we were here.
No, genuinely, and that's what I mean with the whole journey thing. It is all about the journey. Or do you remember when you sent it to that record label 50 times and they didn't even look at it? Things like that. But then the last time you did, they opened it. Or
that's what I was going to say to you, actually.
Yeah.
Is it customary to resend stuff to people?
So I've never done it in my life, but no. So I listen a lot I watch James Hype's videos on YouTube. He's really good at vlogging, pretty good. And I just love seeing him tour, yeah. And he actually did one recently, and he was like, don't be scared of rejection. I'm James Hype, and I will send a track to someone very, very famous. They won't open my message. He said, same, if you send me your track, I probably won't open your message. Just get used to it. That's how it is. But just keep going and keep going and keep going. If it's the same track, okay, yeah, what are you doing kind of thing.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, but if it's over the space of a few years, or whenever you've got a new track, just keep doing it, or find another angle. There might be an A&R you can reach out to, or send it on SoundCloud, or a Dropbox link, or I don't know what you should do. So I'm not doing it yet, but I think that's the thing is when. Even if someone just replies Jamie Jones, oh, great, but not for me, just send them another one.
At least they opened it.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'd be like, he replied, he doesn't like my music. But
yeah.
So I don't know. I will let you know when I get to that point. But no, I feel like it's the norm. Just, yeah.
Yeah, just keep going with it.
And the same for getting gigs, if you want to talk about that as well. You might message a promoter, hi, can I play for you? Leaves you on scene. Okay, why you've done that? Right, he doesn't know me. Right, I've never been to any of the parties. His events. So sorry, you have to show face, yeah.
100%. You will not get booked for gigs if you're not going out and contributing to the scene. Because I saw this really funny meme about a party or whatever, and the DJs bringing their friends, but then, we're all DJs too. I'm ruining it. But it actually made me realise how much of the crowd that go to these events are actually all DJs themselves.
Yeah.
Et cetera. most of the people there are DJs.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking great. It's like DJ hub,
Yeah.
you know?
No, you're right.
But you have to go.
You have to go, and you get to the point where you're like me now, I like to go because I can go on my own sober because they're my friends now.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, oh, I'll go. Who are you going with? No, I'll be going for a couple of hours, but I know so-and-so and so-and-so. I need to catch up with them, And once you get into that, me being in the scene for, God knows, like 4 or 5 years now, it's so easy and it doesn't seem like a chore. It's not scary.
Do you know Bella Becker?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she said pretty much the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like you can just go out and...
It's lovely.
And especially if you're playing in a few different places, most, your boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, whatever, they're not going to go to every single gig with you. Because a lot of people say like DJing can be quite lonely when you're a touring DJ.
I bet.
Like Dom Dollar posted it, like get used to sitting upright in a chair and...
Oh, the airport and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Getting sleep wherever you can, not knowing what... Like one day he was in somewhere in America and he flew to another part of America just to go play at a frat party and then got on a plane and came back again.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to touch on, hon?
No.
Goes quick. I could honestly sit here.
Yeah, I know.
But, as we've talked about, we both have day jobs to get up and do.
Yeah, we do.
Unfortunately.
Hear the joy.
Where do you live, by the way? What area do you live
Junction.
in? Oh,
Bondi Junction.
Nice.
So I'll just get an Uber.
Well, thank you so much for venturing all the way over.
No,
here
of
to the
course. It's been nice.
Other side of the eastern suburbs.
Yeah.
I know Bondi people don't like to leave the Bondi bubble. Thank you so much
Thanks
for
for
coming
having
over and
me.
being my first guest in my new spot.
No, it's been a
I
joy.
actually forgot to put the mirror up to see.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Bring it in here.
hopefully it's all worked.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And yeah, we'll leave it there.